Let's do this thing, guys. Let's do this thing. Okay. So guys, welcome everybody to the live stream right here from the blockchain today. We haven't did a live stream for a couple of days right now. So yeah, let's do some live TA right here. Let's talk about what is going on right now in the crypto space, in the Bitcoin chart, but as well in the crypto space in general. So guys, this is going to be a fun stream. So how many people we right now have in the stream? We got, wow, 68 people already tuning in. That is going so crazy lately, guys. I want to thank everybody for the momentum that we have right now on the channel. Is just amazing, guys. I can show you, let me show you like on my analytics what's going on right now. We just get a huge increase of subscribers. We get a 208% more views as usual. So we have like double. We are doubling up right here. All thanks to you guys. So that is super much appreciated. So yeah, guys, very awesome. I'm super happy with the momentum on the channel right now. So let me make that clear first. And let's start off with the chat, guys. Let's start off with the chat. Everybody, before we are jumping into the Bitcoin charts, of course, as usual, make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. That helps for YouTube to push this live stream to more people. Very important to get a nice energetic live stream. Second of all, guys, make sure to share right now in the live chat where you are, what time it is, and yeah, which charts you are watching. Very important. So we got people from the Netherlands tuning in right now. Awesome. Hello, Barry. Everybody can hear me. Bitcoin is making me scared. Okay, good. We are going to have a talk about what's happening with Bitcoin because we just run into some resistance, guys. We met our target. I've shared it over on Twitter. We had this breakout right now. We met the first target. So that is important to realize. We are going to dive into this chart. I'm going to show you what I expect right here in the immediate short-term time frame. Might see a sell-off right here. I'm going to talk about that. But let's first get a little bit warmed up in the chat, right? So we got greetings from United Kingdom. Hello from Canggu, Bali, hello. Hey Jeroen, the image is not very clear. Okay, guys, does everybody has that? Is the image clear for everybody? Philadelphia, what's up? Greetings, Holland in the house. Hello from Arnhem. Okay, we got Arnhem. I heard was some party going on in Arnhem today. We got Miami, Hungary, Emmen in the Netherlands. Awesome. Okay, we are going to have a look at Bitcoin, Cardano, Neo, BNB, Verge, and VeChain. Should I long or short? Well, right now, I think if you're not in a trade, I shouldn't open a trade right now. Hello from Dubai. Hello there. Welcome, guys. Guys, really make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. Very much appreciated. Let's dive into the Bitcoin chart. And yeah, first of all, guys, real quick, just to make sure everybody can see me right now clearly, like everybody can see the chart clearly. I mean, is the image clear? The sound is clear. Tell him to change quality settings. Okay, that's maybe possible. You might have to change your quality settings because other people, they do get a good image. But okay guys, thumbs up. We dive into the Bitcoin chart right now. We are looking at the 1 hour time frame, very short-term time frame, right? And yeah, what I basically said, guys, and I've also shared that over on my Twitter, like we were forming this falling wedge formation, and right now I know there are a lot of drawings right here, so let me clean it up a little bit. This is what I just have been doing. So we have been forming this falling wedge formation, and we broke out to the upside, and that is bullish. Bitcoin is looking bullish in general, I would say, but right now in the immediate short-term time frame, we've hit our resistance level at 55,300. And guys, I can show you over on my Twitter that I've talked about that right there, right before we've met that level, guys. I've been tweeting that Bitcoin so far is respecting the levels and flipping resistance into support. That was this gray area right here. We broke above it, the level flipped to support. Then the next target, like I said, was 55,300, and exactly when we met that target at 55,300, 334, you can see we got rejected and the price is coming down right now. And this is normal, of course. The first touch with the resistance, we should get some selling pressure. So that is something not yet to worry. But right now, It is possible for Bitcoin that we cannot break directly above this level and flip that level into new support, but that we first get a quick drawback right here before we can continue this uptrend, guys. This is possible. This is something we have seen in previous times as well. Let me show you what I mean by there. So right here we have a falling wedge pattern, also broke out to the upside, and eventually you see that also comes along with the smaller corrections on the 1 hour time frame. So in the bigger scheme of things, it's not that significant. But yeah, just in the shorter term time frame right now, so that you know, we just hit some resistance, guys, and we might not be able to break above that directly. But yeah, who knows? It is Bitcoin. We might see it in the quite near future. I want to have a quick talk about something else, guys, and I don't know if you heard about it, but tomorrow there's gonna be the launch of the announce of the first quarter 2021 results of Facebook, and that is the announcement with the first quarter results for investors, and that's going to be tomorrow. And the rumor goes right now, guys, that Facebook might be invested in digital currencies, might have a position in Bitcoin. And this is just a rumor right now. It has nothing to do with facts, because this quarter one earnings of 2021 has not yet been published. It will be published tomorrow. So I'm thinking of going live tomorrow when this is being published, so we can talk about it in real time. But this could be a great catalyst for Bitcoin, right? If this news were to come out that Mark Zuckerberg and the Facebook company have accumulated Bitcoin, then that together with Elon Musk having a $1 billion position in Bitcoin, that is actually crazy bullish news. Quite unthinkable when we were here back in 2018 and 2019, right, guys? So guys, what is going on in the chat? BTC down or up in the next few days and weeks? Well, okay, maybe in the next few days and weeks, I still think we should go up. I'm going to share as well why this is such a significant level where we are getting some resistance from right now. I will have a talk about that. We were going 50 or lower. Well, I don't think we are going to see 50k lower right now in the immediate short-term time frame. 40k, I'm also not really convinced about that. Hello, Janet. Well, it's possible, definitely possible. But right now, at the moment, I'm living in Indonesia, so that might be a little bit difficult. So guys, back to the Facebook news, because this might be the news of tomorrow, right? And if we're already aware of it now, it's going to be quite interesting. But do you guys think that this can have a significant effect on the price of Bitcoin in the immediate short-term time frame? Can that be very bullish if Facebook tomorrow comes public with the announcement that, yeah, we are invested in digital currencies? What do you guys think about that? What will that do with Bitcoin? So guys, just in between, how many people are right now on the stream? We got 90 people on the stream, guys. Awesome. If every one of that 90 can scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button, that is very, very much appreciated. Then, yeah, let's go back to the chat. What's going on in the chat? Can you check BTT, Bittorrent? Yeah, we could do that. Actually. Okay, let's do that, guys. So one thing I want to tell you right now is that before I'm going into all these other charts which you are going to provide me, I want to just want to have a quick talk with you guys. First of all, I do think Bitcoin might be taking a breather right here. So if we take the Fibonacci retracement tool from the top to the bottom, we can see that, yeah, the 55,300 level also aligns with the 50% Fibonacci level. So it makes sense that we are seeing some resistance right here. Also, 1 hour time frame, we get kind of a bearish divergence on the other side. So don't be shocked when we are seeing some selling pressure right here in the immediate short-term time frame. Just take that in mind whenever you are in a trade. I do think we still are going up right here, but yeah, we could get a rejection from the levels we are right now. That's as well the reason I wanted to go live, just to share my opinion right here about that. Second thing I want to share with you guys is that you might notice it, but crypto markets are quite at a crossroad right now. So we had a major rally in Bitcoin against US dollar, major rally right here. and now we are slowing off. Momentum is slowing down, and it might take some time for we really catch that momentum again for Bitcoin to get such a accelerated rally. So we might take a breather right here, which is very, very healthy. It would be awesome for Bitcoin to do that. But normally when we are seeing that, then a lot of liquidity is going to altcoins and the Bitcoin dominance is decreasing. So this could provide us with huge opportunities if this is going to happen. I got multiple reasons for this, guys. Normally when Bitcoin moving sideways, it's bullish for altcoins. It's consolidating, so a lot of profits are going into altcoins. Second of all, guys, we got the 20-week moving average, which is not this one on this chart, it's on the weekly time frame. And if we have a look at the previous bull market in 2017, then we can see that every time we bounced off from the 20-week moving average, we have seen a significant drop in the Bitcoin dominance. Let me show you guys what I mean exactly for the ones who haven't seen my daily videos. So right here, just to quickly show you guys, right here we had a touch with the 20-week, bam, huge drop in the Bitcoin dominance. Touch with the 20-week, bam, huge drop in the Bitcoin dominance. And these drops in the Bitcoin dominance, guys, those are altcoin seasons. So in these drops, you want to be positioned in the altcoins. Right now, we got a touch slightly above it, so we might touch the 20-week in the near future. Not right now, but yeah, in the near future. And this coincides with altcoins looking quite bullish, right? Also, the reason why I don't think Bitcoin will see a huge correction continue to the downside is because we also have a hidden bullish divergence right here on the daily time frame, right? Where on the RSI we're actually setting lower low, and in the price we're actually setting a higher low. Right now it's a little bit messy with all the drawings, but you get what I mean. So that's also why I wanted to go live, guys. We're going to have a talk about some altcoins, about some opportunities, and yeah, that's going to be the topic of today's live stream. So first of all, we got the request of having a look at have to look at Bittorrent, BTT chart. And guys, if you share the charts you want me to have a look at, please make sure you share them all below down right here in the chat, but also make sure to show me in which comparative you want to see it. You want to see BTT USD or BTT Bitcoin, or you want to see XRP USD, XRP Bitcoin. Just let me know. Just let me know in the chat down below. Then guys, let's dive into BTT. Let's go to Bittorrent and let's start off with BTT dollar. And yeah, this, okay, so also one thing, guys, this is going to be funny, is that a lot of charts that you are watching right now, a lot of altcoins, they will be looking quite similar. So there are, so this behavior of this altcoin will definitely look similar with other altcoins as well. So yeah, that's something to take in mind, because those are groups of altcoins you can choose to invest in. I always say, like, my principle is always, guys, keep it simple. Don't get a altcoin basket of like 25 altcoins where it's very difficult to keep oversized, have to watch all these charts individually, take profits there. And you know, I think it's better to just get some bigger positioned in less altcoins, but which are presenting you great opportunities. We will be checking one out today, guys. Don't worry about that. So BTT US dollar comparative is just looking bullish, right? We had a all-time high right here. What was it, in 2019? We broke above that all-time high. We haven't come down ever since, and we just like continuing. Right now we have seen some form of a pullback right here, and yeah, we could be forming. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Let's check if we can see some form of pattern right here. I think we are trading right now in a parallel declining channel, something like this. Yeah, this looks legit, right? So right now we are trading in this declining channel. So yeah, also something what you're going to see with altcoins, guys, is that patterns are not that clean as with Bitcoin, or when you have a look at the stock market, for example. Like, altcoins more have this choppy price action, which makes sense because there's just less liquidity in altcoins. But just so you know, so right now, BTT dollar comparative declining channel, breakout to the upside would be a bullish scenario and a continuation of the uptrend. But so far, I would expect continue to consolidate in this declining channel until we break out. Then let's have a look at BTT Bitcoin comparative right here. Okay, this is looking interesting. Let's have a look at Fibonacci retracement levels first of all. So we can see we retrace back to the 50% Fibonacci level. Right now we are getting rejected from the 38.20. If you are bullish on this altcoin, then these could be levels. I would say the 50% would be nice levels to enter, but these could be levels where you could consider entering entering for the next rally, right? Because here we have already seen, this is important, guys. First, we have seen the rally right here. So we know a lot of investors are interested in this altcoin. There is hype going on, right? Then we need to see a retracement of that emotional and FOMO fueled rally, right? Then we get a retracement. We get some form of capitulation slightly right here. I wouldn't personally right now jump into this altcoin. But if you are bullish on this altcoin, you could definitely set some buy orders at the 50% Fibonacci level. At least that is what my strategy would be if I would be wanting to get a position right here. Then guys, wait, quickly switch over to the Bitcoin chart, and then I'm going to read what's going on in the chat. Bitcoin still hovering about 55,000 US dollars, so that's quite funny. Okay, let's have a look at all the altcoins you guys are providing me with. So let's have a look. Good evening from Singapore. Good evening, Mike. Awesome to have you here in the chat. Congrats on the growth of your YouTube channel. Thank you, conscious crypto traders. Awesome to have you here right here in the live stream. We love your technical analysis. That's very much appreciated, guys. Awesome. Goedemiddag, Thomas. Nice to have you here. Forecast BTC dominance, we will see 35% dominance again or not possible. Okay, guys, so I just have been talking about that altcoins are going to do good in the near future, right? That also has to do, of course, with this chart. Bitcoin dominance, we are testing right now a very key level, which is the 50% Bitcoin dominance level, and we get some contrarian signs. We have the RSI bottoming out right here, so we don't yet have that confirmed breakout of the support. So that is very important to realize right here. The last time we broke that support, guys, the 50%, there was a crazy altcoin season, where a lot of liquidity from the crypto markets was divided in altcoins. There were a lot of altcoins, almost all the altcoins right here in this period were outperforming Bitcoin. So this was a small amount of period where a lot of people became millionaire and where a lot of people just gained a lot of Bitcoin. And that is something you want to be prepared of if we are going to see something similar, right? If we are going to break that level, you want to be positioned in some altcoins where we have not yet seen crazy rallies, and when you're not really buying a overpriced altcoin, but where you can get nice positions and good opportunities. That's basically what we want. So guys, let's have a look at the next altcoin, Chainlink. Okay, let's have a look at Chainlink. I think Chainlink is quite interesting. And let's go Chainlink Bitcoin comparative. So yeah, Chainlink, guys, I think personally is just really interesting. We had a let me get rid of these Fibonacci levels first. Clean up the chart a little bit for you guys, otherwise it's difficult to see. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Maybe the weekly is even better, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Chainlink is just already in an uptrend in the Bitcoin comparative quite some time right here. Since from this chart, Binance, from approximately since 2017, we're already in an uptrend, outperforming Bitcoin in general. There are periods where we have these corrections, and which we had recently as well, but right now we are seeing the opposite actually happening. I've been making a lot of videos about this, guys. We had a nice entry right here, we long Chainlink right here, and we long Chainlink right here. Right now we get a nice Adam and Eve reversal pattern. We broke above the declining resistance right here. So far, guys, this declining resistance flipped into support. We broke the declining resistance on the momentum indicator on the weekly time frame as well. So in general, guys, I think Chainlink is just looking very bullish in the Bitcoin comparative. It just is not taking off yet, and this is exactly what I've told you guys with Ethereum. So right here in Ethereum, when we have a look at Ethereum, then let's go to the daily time frame. I've been saying very often right here to accumulate Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative. This was the moment I made a lot of videos saying that, yeah, Ethereum right now is in an accumulation phase. We are not yet seeing that firework, but it will come. We just need to be patient. And then after some time, because of course, it's just impossible to predict whenever this is going to take off, right? We don't know. I don't know whenever this is going to take off. I just know for a fact that at these levels, Ethereum is undervalued in the Bitcoin comparative due to the fact that we are trading in an uprising channel, and right now we are moving sideways below that channel while we in the RSI having that divergence, where the bullish momentum is really building up in the RSI, and the price is just making lower levels. So this is a unique market situation for me, where I really think like, okay, this is a good accumulation phase. I know Ethereum is going to take off very soon. I don't know the exact date. So that's also when swing trading altcoins, you have to be patient. Now you have to be patient now and then. You could, for example, also do something like this, where you take like a parallel channel right here. Let's say something like that. And then you say like, okay, when we are seeing the breakout, I'm going to trade it. That's also fine. That's possible. Then you get the entry right here. Well, you could get a lower entry. Doesn't really matter, right? After such a rally, that is a awesome trade, guys. However, I like to be prepared sometimes. I just like to accumulate in these regions and then just wait patiently for the takeoff. We reached the first target. Right now, we are on our way to the second target at approximately 0.052 Bitcoin per Ethereum. But that's as well what I mean with Chainlink, guys. Right now we are just seeing like, we are not yet seeing that firework, but we are seeing the strength. So we had this huge rally, Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative. Then we had a correction of approximately 80%, which is good, right? And now we have formed a declining channel. We broke above the declining channel. That level right now flipped into support, and so far we are holding above it. And yeah, Chainlink right now is just moving sideways, actually waiting to take off in the future. But yeah, it still can take some time. But yeah, I'm quite bullish on Chainlink, this bull market, not because of the technology, but pure because of this chart, the technical chart right here. So I don't have that much knowledge about what Chainlink as a oracle can do. I know, of course, you have like cross-blockchain payments and so on, but I'm not invested in Chainlink for the technology. I'm invested because the technical price structure right here on the chart is just looking very good. So guys, what's going on in the chat? Ethereum, yes, we just spoke about Ethereum. Let me check quickly how many people are right now in the stream. So right now we got 150 people on the stream, guys. That is awesome. Make sure for every single one of you to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, but as well subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Very important, guys. I will also share my Twitter down right here. We just reached 1,000 followers on Twitter, guys. Very much appreciated. But yeah, I'm sharing a lot of TA on Twitter, so, and also whenever I go live and whenever we are seeing breakouts in Bitcoin. So make sure to follow me on Twitter as well to get exposure to all this information about the markets. Then let's go back to the chat. Let's have a look at which charts we gonna have a look at. Hello from Germany. Hello. Okay, that's awesome, Thomas. In Twente. Hey, Jeroen. Hello, Robbie. BTC target. We can have a look at BTC later. I'm in Cambodia. Oh, I love Cambodia. It's really nice. I've been to Siem Reap once. Angkor Wat. I really love it. LTC. What about RPX Proton? Okay, guys, is there any altcoin you really want me to have a look? You know what? I'm going to share a hidden gem with you guys. No, it's not a hidden gem because I actually already talked about this altcoin. But I just wanted to share an opportunity where I think normally that is nice to invest in. So this is not financial advice. I'm going to say that as well. I have to say that, right? Just take my opinion and critically. Watch my videos as well critically, guys. Don't just take what I say and act upon it. Really, like just use it in your mixture with your own analysis. Use your own common sense and your own and just trust on yourself. That is one of the best things you can do when you are trading. But yeah, it's interesting to watch others, right? I also watch others, so it's good. I saw one opportunity, guys, which is actually quite nice. That is EOS in the Bitcoin comparative. And I want to have a look at that on the weekly time frame. Yeah, the weekly time frame. So EOS on the weekly time frame. This is a chart where I normally would say like, okay, this is starting to look quite interesting for me. And again, guys, I'm not here because of the technology. I don't care about the decentralized apps on the EOS ecosystem. I don't really mind that is I'm not in it for the tech right here. I'm just in it to for the charts, right? I'm looking for opportunities just to gain more Bitcoin. That is the reason why I'm into altcoins. So most of you guys, they ask me like, which altcoin should I buy for the longer term time frame? And then I always say, guys, you shouldn't buy altcoins for the longer term time frame. Look at EOS. If you bought EOS for the longer term time frame, guys, in the last bull market, you had outperformed Bitcoin a couple of months. Okay, you had a couple of months, but then the rest of the year, the 3 years afterwards, we just have seen a capitulation, and you have lost 97% of that value in the Bitcoin comparative. That is just crazy. And we can, in US dollars comparative might be different, okay, but in Bitcoin comparative, you would have lost 97%. Think about that. So what my plan is, what I'm usually doing, guys, I'm trading these swings just to get more Bitcoin, but in the end, I'm positioned in Bitcoin for the longer term time frame, so that I can use that Bitcoin right now to swing trade these swings in the altcoin season. That is also something like we have seen in the .com bubble in the year 2000, right? A lot of the internet just came, a lot of companies, they popped up, like hundreds, thousands of companies popped up, and most of them, they are right now gone. We have a couple of companies left who were there from the start. I think it's Google, Amazon was quite early, but yeah, it's really difficult to pick the Googles and to pick the Amazons right now for the coming years, right? Because there's going to be a lot of change in the ecosystem. There's going to be a lot of improvements in this cryptocurrency technologies, and therefore I think Bitcoin is just the safest bet. Every altcoin is a risk in the longer term time frame. Bitcoin, in my opinion, is not really a risk in the longer term time frame. It's more a safety net, right? To have your money stored at a bank is a bigger risk in the longer term time frame, in my opinion. So therefore I see Bitcoin as the lowest risk. But okay, guys, let's have a look at EOS and the Bitcoin comparative. So what I like about this chart, and this is also what I urge you to do, go and check charts which looks like this. We have seen a rally. This was a rally in 2017, 2018. We have seen a capitulation, a huge correction. 97% losing value in the Bitcoin comparative. We are ending that correction, or could end that correction right here. Let me get a trend line right here with a bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. So we get a lower low in the price, higher low in the RSI. Then we have a declining resistance in the momentum. We broke the declining resistance. We backtest right now that declining resistance as new support. Guys, this could be an early signal that we are going to see a breakout out of this formation. So these are charts that I really like, because the potential downside right here, guys, is just not that high, right? If you jump into such an altcoin after such a pump like we have seen right here, it's very difficult to predict where's the exact top going to be. This was actually price discovery back then, so that would mean that we were trading above these levels, right? Price discovery. So it's very difficult to predict what is the top going to be, and you want to be positioned in these coins early on. You don't want to be entering these coins in this run, because then there's a lot of potential room to the downside, which is just extra risk you don't want to get exposure for. So yeah, so I would just say, like, really get these opportunities early on. EOS and the Bitcoin comparative, like I said, fundamentally, guys, I'm not bullish at all about this altcoin. I don't think this altcoin is going to thrive in the longer term time frame future, but in the short term time frame, we definitely can gain more Bitcoin while trading these altcoins. So that's why I think this is looking quite interesting. Guys, do you have any charts looking like this which are also quite interesting? Show me or let me know, share that with me in the chat. That would be very, very cool. Okay, guys. Yes, Thomas is asking if I talk about swing trading in my cryptocurrency trading course. And yes, my cryptocurrency trading course, guys, is a course which will teach you exactly how you can become any kind of trader that you want to become. If you want to become a scalper, I'm teaching you that. If you want to become a swing trader, the course is a really all-round course which is really designed and focused in helping you to find your profitable trading strategy based on your needs as a trader. So Some of you might have a full-time job, don't have time to be 24/7 in front of the charts. So you want to have a different trading strategy. You want to approach the markets differently. Then for every position, every person, there are profitable trading strategies. And I'm teaching all of these trading strategies based on proven models in my cryptocurrency trading course. And so far we got hundreds of students, and I honestly only got awesome reactions. So I'm personally very happy with the results of that. Let's go. And so for everybody who's interested in my trading course, you can find more information on the blockchaintoday.com. Let's have a look at the next chart. Let's go to, I just saw Sol. Let's have a look at Polkadot. I haven't had a look at Polkadot quite some time, so let's have a look at Polkadot. Wow, that's nice. Polkadot hit our support level right here. Okay, wow, that's quite nice. So we are still ranging between support and resistance in this consolidation mode, right? So this is also a altcoin which might provide a nice opportunity, right? We see the RSI retracing further than the price, so that is also something bullish. So guys, this could be a nice scenario. Let's say Bitcoin breaks below the Bitcoin dominance breaks below the 50% support level, right? And we are seeing Polkadot breaking out right there to the upside. Then that could be definitely a bullish sign for Polkadot in the Bitcoin comparative to see a nice increase right here. I know this chart is Polkadot in the US dollar comparative, but this we need to break this resistance as well in order to get that bullish momentum right in the chart. But I think USD is looking good. Right now we are consolidating. Of course, very simply put, we are consolidating between $28.50 and approximately $39. If we were to break above, continuation to the upside. If we were to break below, might be a further correction. I would expect DOT to break out to the upside because we've entered this formation from a uptrend. Then quickly look at .BTC, what is going on right there. So .BTC is actually quite similar. We also just we just left our buy zone, guys. So that's quite interesting. This is our buy zone. It was the previous all-time high. We actually traded DOT right here the moment we broke out, and we took the retest. So we were already very early in DOT. But right now, if you are interested in Polkadot, in the Bitcoin comparative, previous all-time high right now flips support. So this is a nice entry point. So Polkadot right now is looking quite good, to be honest. Unless we break that level, of course. But right now we are not seeing that break. And there's also something I want to point out, guys. Sometimes we are seeing a wick below it, right? So don't panic when you see such a wick. Because as you can see, this eventually got bought up. If you want to get a decisive close, you really want to have a daily close, maybe even a couple of daily closes, or even backtest this level as resistance in order to have your stop loss. So don't have just a stop loss right here, where if the price just comes down, pop, you'll be stopped out. No, unless if you're trading with margin, of course. I wouldn't recommend trading altcoins with margin, guys, with leverage. Don't do that. It's too risky. I would just do that on the spot market. So I wouldn't use a preset stop loss. I would just set a manual stop loss, telling myself like, okay, if we were to break certain key support on the momentum, or if we were to get a daily close below this level, that is the moment I'm going to get out of this trade. But it's sad sometimes when you put a stop loss and you just get wicked out of this trade. So that is something you don't want, right? So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. So guys, how many people we have in the live stream right now? We got almost 200 people. That is amazing. It would be awesome to get 100 likes on the live stream. We have 72 likes, which is almost 100. Let's push it to 100 likes, guys. That would be awesome. And make sure for everybody right now to subscribe to the channel down below and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Then let's go back to the chat. What's going on? How much is Hiko? Like your outlook. Thanks for all the info. Thank you, CryptoBC. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ren thoughts, please. Okay, let's have a look at Ren. Okay, awesome. We have some awesome, right? Okay, let's have a look at Ren. Let's have a look at Ren, guys. I'm interested in that altcoin. So Ren in the US dollar comparative right now also just bounced from a support level. Ren is a low cap coin, guys. So it's dangerous, right? You can see all these wicks right here. So right now we are seeing even a couple of daily closes below support and then bounce back off it. So you really shouldn't analyze these altcoin charts like how you analyze the S&P 500 or Bitcoin sometimes, right? So you really have to make sure when you are trading these altcoins, you're approaching the markets with a little bit more space than what you do when you're trading Bitcoin. That's also why I would never recommend you to trade this with leverage, because look at the volatility that's right here. It's just unpredictable volatility. You don't want to get exposure to if you are a leverage trader, right? So Ren US dollar comparative looks bullish, guys. We are in an uptrend. We're consolidating, still above support right now. We could be seeing a continuation of that. And then have a look at Ren in the Bitcoin comparative. Wow, so Ren in the Bitcoin comparative hit our buy level. Our buy level was 78.60%. As you can see, we just hit that level, and we got back up, and this is nice, guys. This looks actually good. Right here, oh, that's the wrong tool. Okay, so right here you can see that we are forming a bullish divergence on the daily time frame. So this is looking quite good for Ren, guys. We have like a lower low in the price while we hitting our buy entry 78.60% based on the bottom right here till the top right there. Fibonacci retracement tool, bullish divergence, which is awesome. So that is actually looking quite good. So if Ren were to continue this uptrend in the Bitcoin comparative, then there is a high chance, guys, very high chance that we will continue this uptrend from these levels sooner or later. If we were to break below these levels, then we get a more structured downtrend, which actually would be a very bearish sign. But so yeah, Ren is actually looking quite good, guys. So am I giving also classes? No, I have one cryptocurrency trading course, which I just mentioned, right? I did organize a profitable crypto trader bootcamp, which is almost finished. That was so much fun, actually, guys. But I have a lot of things on the planning afterwards. So a lot of things I might gonna do. So I might be busy. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in the future, but. Yeah, I think if you really want to receive all the knowledge that I have about the cryptocurrency markets, then I would really suggest, recommend to enroll for my cryptocurrency trading course. Yeah, so Dada Banks asking, is it okay to cycle trade Bitcoin into altcoins and then change your profit from altcoins into Bitcoin? Yes, that's basically how I do it. Like in a bull market, I'm not really watching the US dollar charts. I'm only watching the Bitcoin charts. You might have seen that when you watch my daily videos, guys. I most of the time just look at the Bitcoin comparative, because why should I buy an altcoin in the US dollar comparative when it is not outperforming Bitcoin? Because an altcoin in general has more risk than Bitcoin, right? So an altcoin is more risky than Bitcoin. If an altcoin is not outperforming Bitcoin, then I can have my money just in Bitcoin, which is less risk and even outperforming that altcoin. So I'm only interested in trading altcoins once they are outperforming Bitcoin. Otherwise, I just be positioned in Bitcoin. Does make sense, right? So that's as well why I only trade in the Bitcoin comparative. I use my Bitcoin to trade in the Bitcoin comparative, and I take profits back into Bitcoin, because my goal is to get as much Bitcoin as possible. Right now in this bull market, we haven't seen the cycle top of Bitcoin yet, so I do believe that Bitcoin is going to appreciate in the future. That's as well why I want to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible, because Bitcoin is still the asset with the less risk, which is still going to appreciate in the future. Do you think Bitcoin can keep going up? Yeah, good question. Depends what time frame you're looking at. I think, like I said earlier in the live stream, I think Bitcoin might take a breather right here. Hello from Thailand, Phuket. Hello. I've been there once, Phuket. It's quite funny. Yeah, I've been once to Phuket and once to Koh Phi Phi. That was actually quite funny. Super small island. I love these small islands in Southeast Asia. Did we talk about Holo? No, we haven't talked about Holo. Let's have a look at Holo in the US dollar comparative. Let's go to the Holo chart. So yeah, Holo in the US dollar comparative looks like a lot of charts we have been seeing before, right? We just like forming this ladder. Yeah, I call it the ladder formation, right? We have a resistance, rejected, break above resistance. We create a new resistance, get rejected, break above the resistance. Right now we have tested previous resistance as support. We are seeing a bounce off from it in the dollar comparative. This is looking just like it wants to continue its uptrend right here. Then let's have a look at hot BTC. Okay, so hot BTC we have been trading. We had this falling wedge formation. We trade the breakout right here. Right now we have seen a major rally, and so there's a lot of interest. The rally from the breakout was approximately over 1,000%, approximately 1,100%. Quite interesting chart, guys, I have to say. I want to use the Fibonacci retracement tool for this, and right now we can see this is actually a beautiful retracement, right, guys? Am I right or not? We got this major rally, 1,100%. We got this big sell off, and we are bouncing exactly at the 61.80%, which we want to see, right? So this is actually looking quite bullish, I have to say. We even have a hidden bullish divergence, right? High low in the price, low in the RSI. It's a hidden bullish divergence showing us that there is some bullish momentum right here. So I think this is Holochain in the Bitcoin comparative is looking good. I have seen a nice retracement, so this is actually not looking too bad. Hello from Cape Town. Actually, I tweeted out that we see the Bitcoin bottom. I've tweeted that we have seen the Bitcoin bottom almost exactly at the bottom. That was quite funny, guys. But where did we see that? Let me have a look. I will put it on the chart soon. I was tweeting like, okay, I think Bitcoin right now could be bottoming out. I think Bitcoin might now has bottomed, and that was almost the exact moment when Bitcoin actually bottomed. We have seen a small dip, the price went slightly below it, and that was actually the Bitcoin bottom. Thoughts on NFTs? Can you check Engine Coin? Thought of NFTs? Yeah, NFTs are definitely interesting. Digital scarcity is not only in the form of money, right? We can also see that in digital products. I definitely think there's a future for NFTs. Okay, I see a lot of times Zcash coming. Charts looks nice. Okay, let's have a look at XTC, Tezos, and C. Let's go to C first. SEC in US dollar comparative. Zcash. Okay. Zcash is grinding up. Okay. Interesting level. We just flipped support. That is not looking too bad. To be honest, this is quite looking okay. I'm of course interested in the Bitcoin comparative, and actually I have been analyzing this now when I'm seeing this chart. It's not looking too bad, guys. We have seen this is something similar like we have seen with EOS, right? We got a big capitulation from the top till the bottom. We have seen 97%, same as with EOS, correction, crazy correction, right? Right now we somewhat looks like we formed a bottom. We have a horizontal resistance, actually form a support which flipped as resistance right here the moment we broke below it. Right now we broke above this level, and this level is acting as support. So this is the first bullish sign, guys, we get right here in this downtrend. So yeah, definitely something you want to be watching. If we could see a nice bounce from there, Bitcoin break below the 50% dominance level, then that could definitely be bullish for Zcash. And you're right, the one who's been sharing that. This chart does look nice, CS. So thank you for sharing. Thank you that everybody could have a look at this, because this just looks quite good. Okay, let's have a look at XTC US dollar comparative. So it doesn't really make sense to look at the dollar comparative, right? This is just a uptrend. It looks like we continue this uptrend. If Bitcoin corrects, altcoin bleed more, right? That is a thing you have to know, guys. If Bitcoin is bleeding, altcoins bleeding more. When Bitcoin is increasing or consolidating, we are seeing altcoins in seasons increasing. So yeah, I think the most important thing is to have a look at the Bitcoin comparative. Right now it looks like, yeah, it's quite choppy. So make sure, again, guys, my advice here, don't trade altcoins with leverage. Just really, spot trade altcoins. But then you can also use a bigger chunk of your portfolio. That's at least how I'm doing it. Because right now you get this wicks below the support, below the form of resistance, which is quite ugly. Can invalidate your trade while actually we are still bullish, right? So that's just something to take in mind. We do got a bearish divergence right here, but they actually doesn't mean anything yet until we are seeing a break of a key support. We have some form of a uptrending support right here coming on. Looks like that could be something to watch. This uptrending support, guys, on the daily time frame. That might be something to watch. Then let's go to XTC in the BTC comparative. So yeah, we are right now seeing something kind of similar like with Zcash. Let me draw a horizontal line right here. So we had like a kind of a bottoming formation, right, where we just come down, eventually we form a higher low. That's the first sign we want to see. So first sign we actually want to see is that the price is forming a higher low. Afterwards, we want to see the price break through resistance and flipping that resistance into support, what we are seeing right now. So again, I have to give some credits to this person, CS. It's good. This is also a chart I want to be watching. So Tezos in the Bitcoin comparative is looking interesting. So those are the charts, guys, which are interesting. When we just see like a nice capitulation, bam, 86% correction in the Bitcoin comparative. How big is this actually on the coin market cap? That is going to be interesting. XTC. Which rank we got right here? Rank 36, market cap of 4 billion. That can definitely grow a little bit. Definitely growth potential in this bull market. And again, guys, I don't really know much about the fundamentals of Tezos. That's also not what I'm doing, guys. The fundamentals of Tezos can be super awesome, but as you can see, the price is doing its own thing, right? We are overvalued in the Bitcoin comparative, undervalued in the Bitcoin comparative. This chart as well is showing us in general terms, you want to be invested into Bitcoin, but you want to take advantage of these swings in the shorter term time frame in the Bitcoin comparative. But you don't want to be invested in those altcoins in the longer term time frame, because that means that you have to go through all these swings. So you see your portfolio increase crazy amounts, then you see your portfolio decrease in crazy amounts. That's not what you want, right? You want to gain as much Bitcoin as possible. So that's why we are trading it as well in the Bitcoin comparative. I hope that makes sense, guys. Okay, what's going on in the chat? Nice technical analysis, Jeroen. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you. I told you so. Yes, you told us so. You did. You really did. Thank you. You just got recommended for my mate, Mr. Troutwine. Greets from Germany. Hope you're having a nice day. Would you have a look at the OMG chart? I've heard it's a nice investment right now. We can do that, Felix. Let's do that. Let's have a look at OMG. I always think about, oh my God, when I see that. I think everybody of you has the same. When you read this, you already think like, oh my God, what's going on? So let's have a look at the US dollar comparative first, which like we said as well, like it looks quite similar as all the other altcoins, right? It's quite choppy, I have to say that. Let's have a look at what is the market cap of OMG. So it's ranked number 94 with a market cap of 1 billion. So that's not too much, right? It's in the top 100, but it's ranked 94. So there's low liquidity. So there's like high volatility. We can see that right here in the chart. Very ugly wicks, right? A lot of volatility. It makes sense in the altcoins. So again, don't trade these ones with leverage. I think OMG is looking good. Wants to continue this uptrend. Fundamentally, I don't know. I really have to say, I don't know what this project can bring in the future. If it's fundamentally very bullish, looking very strong. I personally also don't really care too much about that. I really care about if it's like price-wise, technically looking good. Right now it's just looking good. I'm more interested in the Bitcoin comparative. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin comparative. Yeah, and that is looking quite interesting, like Zcash and Tezos, right? Also where we have like a huge capitulation in the Bitcoin comparative. We lost value of 97%, just like Tezos. And right now we are seeing one of the first signals. So it's not yet a confirmed reversal, but we got a higher low. We broke resistance and we flipped resistance into support. So these are definitely the first signs you want to be seeing if you want to be investing in such a token. What is your Twitter? Well, let me share my Twitter, guys. It's very important to follow me over on Twitter. We just reached 1,000 followers. I'm very happy with that. But I'm sharing a lot of TA over on Twitter. And we haven't had a look at Bitcoin for some time. So let's go quickly back to the Bitcoin chart. Let's check what is going on. Okay, so Bitcoin got that rejection we have been talking about, right? I've said earlier in this video that most likely we get rejected right here at 55,300. That's also one reason you have to like follow me over on Twitter, guys. I'm sharing a lot of TA there. So right here when we were breaking out, right here from this smaller triangle formation, we broke out. Then I said the next level is going to be 55,300. We've reached that level. I've also tweeted about that target reached. And right now we are coming back down. We are going to test this level first. If this level can hold, we might see a bounce off from it. But we could be seeing a break below it as well. So that is something to watch. So yeah, guys, make sure everybody to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button, but as well to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And yeah, make sure to follow me over on Twitter, guys. That is very important. You're welcome, Felix. Awesome to have you here. What time frame are you looking at right now on the 1 hour? Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I'm right now on the 1 hour, guys. Just want to have a quick look how many people are right now in the live stream. We got 250 people in the live stream. Guys, that is awesome. It would be even more awesome, guys, if you can all scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. Guys, super much appreciated. Then yeah, let's have some more altcoins charts. I'm very happy with all the charts you guys have been sharing over here because we have seen some very interesting charts. And tomorrow, I want to have a talk about the release of Facebook, the release of the earnings, right? The Q1 earnings, because the rumor goes right now that Facebook might be invested in digital assets, just like Elon Musk with Tesla. So it is possible, and that would be huge news. And I want to do that together with you guys. Have a look at this press release once that's coming out, because when we were in Bitcoin in 2018, in 2017, even in 2019, whatever, we all haven't really thought about that, like that this is right now reality, right? Where really Elon Musk, just the billionaires of the world, they are getting Bitcoin positions, and that's just awesome to see. And if we are like Elon Musk already inspired a lot of people, actually MicroStrategy started, then Elon Musk followed, and if a company like Facebook would follow as well, guys, it would drag so many new investors into this space, because it's becoming a more mainstream asset in your portfolio, right? To have just digital assets and mainly Bitcoin in your portfolio. So I think that would be very, very bullish. I think that would be very, very bullish. Yeah, I know. Elon sold 10%. Actually, Tesla sold 10%. And while Elon was commenting on that, he actually kind of exposed that he was owning cryptocurrency himself privately, right? But I on the one hand, I do understand. Imagine if you are a company like Tesla, you have so many stakeholders, you're already like quite often in the news, you put like 1.5 billion into crypto, then you see a huge rally because Elon Musk bought right here. Actually, They bought approximately right here, approximately like 31,000 US dollar, right? They took profit at 62, I think it's 62. They took profit when they got 100% profit on their Bitcoin. So that is quite crazy, right? So I'm sure, guys, Elon Musk is in it for the longer term time frame. He's not taking this huge Bitcoin position to just take profit when he had like a 2x return. That's not why he's going to enter. These billionaires, people like Elon Musk, they don't think about the near future. They think about the next 5 years, the next 10 years. They have a more long-term vision than the average Joe, right? Most people, they live paycheck to paycheck, while these entrepreneurs, these billionaires, they really think farther ahead. That's as well why they have often an advantage for other people, because they can think in the long-term time frame. Check Warren Buffett, for example, all of these investors, right? So the reason Elon Musk took profit right here is just to take some chips off the table, to have some liquidity in Tesla, right? In the one hand, it does make sense. He might not be the hardest Bitcoin hodler we all have been thinking of when he announced that he bought right here, but still, he had 100% profit. He had 100% profit. He took some chips off the table, got some liquidity for his company. It makes sense. It makes sense, guys. What is the 1 hour time frame you go to? Well, this is the 1 hour time frame of Bitcoin US dollar in the Bitstamp chart. So guys, let's do one more chart. Share it down below in the chat which chart you want me to have a look at. Let's do that, guys. Which chart right now is looking interesting? We have been looking at so many interesting charts already, but let's take one more chart. Let's have a look. HBAR, okay, let's just take that one. HBAR in the US dollar comparative, Hedera hash graph. So what's going on right here? Okay, so we have seen a nice growth in the US dollar comparative, just like all the altcoins doing, right? Flipping resistance into support, not looking that bad. How is it going with the retracements right here? Makes sense, almost from the 23.60%. How does it look from here? Yeah, this makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so HBAR is in nice uptrend. Let's have a look in the Bitcoin comparative. So yeah, right here in the Bitcoin comparative, we can see it's also starting to look quite interesting. And I think HBAR is quite a low cap altcoin. Let's have a check. What is the rank? It's rank 55, so it's not too low. It has a market cap of approximately 2.4 billion. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting to trade this one. It's a new coin. It's not that old. It hasn't been here in the bull market of 2016 to 17. But yeah, it could definitely see some growth right here in the midterm time frame if Bitcoin is going to break the 50% Bitcoin dominance level right here, which we could do like really any moment, but we could also see a bounce right here. So that's why I as well want to tell everybody, really make sure to watch this chart. And yeah, follow me over on YouTube, follow me over on Twitter. We are really watching this chart closely, because if we were to see a bounce from this chart, you don't want to be positioned in altcoins. Then the whole idea of an altcoin season is going down the drain. So that is something to watch. But okay, guys, that is going to be it for today's live stream. I hope you all enjoy it, guys. Make sure to scroll below this video, hit a thumbs up button, and make sure to subscribe as well. And hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any future updates. Really important. Then I want to thank everybody for tuning in right here on the live stream. It was a really nice time, and I will see every single one of you in my video update tomorrow, guys.